On today's segment of the old school grandma versus new school grandma. So I remember growing up in Chicago where my mother had a cousin and we called her Cousin Maybelle. Now Cousin Maybelle will always have me at her house. But one thing Cousin Maybelle didn't do, Cousin Maybelle did not allow me or any other children to play with any adults. Well, what if it's your aunt, your uncle, your brother? When you get a certain age, you do not play with adults, especially when you're little girls. She did not allow us to laugh and kiki in everybody's face. But I noticed the new school grandmothers, the new school mamas, they let everything go. Everybody is everywhere. They're not even hardly watching their kids. I'm not to say that the old school grandmothers watch them better, but more than likely, or more times than not, when you were an old school grandmama, you didn't play no games when it came to your kids. So I'm telling you today, keep your eyes on your children. I don't care who they are. We must learn to allow children to be children, and we must learn to tell them to stay in their own place. You see it over and over and time again when children are growing up so fast. The parents and the grandmothers are just letting them do whatever it is that they want to do. That's not good. Old school grandmother versus new school grandmother. Which are you and what? Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Grandmother's Voice podcast. I hope today's conversation inspired you, uplifted your spirit, and reminded you that healing and purpose are within reach. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us grow this community of love and connection. And if something resonated with you today, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment or connect with me on social media. Until next time, I want you to remember this. You are loved, you are valued, and your voice matters. Keep shining, keep healing, and I'll see you back here soon on the Grandmother's Voice podcast. The Grandmother's Voice podcast, healing generations, one story at a time, one story at a time.